everybody, friends, how's it going? Arnik here. Welcome to my cooking show. Today what I'm going to make is tuna steak with some asparagus and some Spanish rice. And I will show you first things first. Let's do the rice first. Okay guys, as I said, first things first, let's do the rice. Let's do the Spanish rice because it's going to take about 15 minutes. Here is my wonderful portable gas stove, which I'm going to turn on. Heat up. So what I have here is about 1.5 cups of rice. And also, by the way, this is for one serving, so one person. Might be a little bit more rice here, but so what I'm doing with here, I got some rice, and also I have about, well, 1/4 cup of white chopped onions, pepper, smoked paprika, garlic powder, and some Italian seasoning or herbs de Provence, and some salt. So let's see how this, alright. And I have here about, let's turn this down, I would say 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And let's put the onions in. This gets hot really quick. And let's saute these onions first. And then about a couple of minutes or so, and then I put the other ingredients in. Okay, see how they're sizzling, they're coming along nice. You don't have to overcook them, just like when you hear a good sizzling sound, they're about good. So what we can do now is let's put in the rice. Move that away, okay. So what you want to do is you want to cook the rice in this a little bit. I would say about 30 seconds. Mix it all around, and then we put the rest of the ingredients in. So that will be 30 seconds. Let's turn the heat up a little bit. Okay. And stir it. Keep stirring it. You know, just don't like walk away and you know, have a drink or something. Just keep an eye on it because it can burn easily, especially if you have a gas stove. Okay, this looks good. So let's put in some salt in first. What I'm using here is some coarse sea salt, about 3 pinches like that. Okay. Then some black pepper, some smoked paprika. This is all about a tablespoon, by the way, or a teaspoon, I'm sorry. Well, you could use a tablespoon if you want, but the garlic powder. And at the end here we got the Italian seasoning. So let's mix this around. Okay, and what we're doing with this, we're adding about 2 cups, 2 cups of water. And let's really turn this down to a simmer, which will take, I would say about 15 minutes. Let's check back in about 15 minutes. Let's leave that alone. Also, here, one of my own hot sauce, a little bit of dashes of that. 1, 2, okay? For good luck, a 3rd one. Okay, that's it. Let's cover it and let it simmer. And let me show you how I'm gonna prep the tuna. Very easy. Okay, let me just stir this rice a little bit before I do the tuna. Comes along pretty nicely. It's a bit windy, but it's okay. So I have here a yellowfin tuna steak. It's like 5 ounces. That's the most common tuna you can actually buy here in the grocery store. So it's a simple prep. All I have here some Old Bay seasoning. That's all I use. About a teaspoon on each side. So what you want to do is just do it like that on each side. There we go. Do the sides a little bit. And the way I'm going to cook this one is just simply I'm going to put it on the grill. That's it. So let's do this, and let's put this on the side because that's not going to take long. And then let's do the asparagus here. All right, let's do the asparagus. And I have here some really thin asparagus. You know, I like the thinner type better. They cook quicker. There's really thick ones. You can use those as well, but just remember they will take a little bit longer. So what you want to do is, the way to take the ends off the asparagus, you use the natural breaking point, because you don't want to eat this part. This is very harsh. So, and that one, to make it quicker, use that one as a measuring point, and we cut it about there. See that? So very simple. So otherwise you have to go, if you have a lot of them, luckily this is not a lot. If you have a lot of them, you go boom, 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 boom. I mean, you could watch a whole cartoon while you're doing it. So with the ends, our wonderful animals in the woods will take care of that. So let's marinate them a little bit. And by marinating, I mean some olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. Okay. A couple of cloves of garlic, and my wonderful, fantastic favorite tool, the garlic press. Alright, that's that. I wonder if deer like garlic. They might. So, we got that out of the way. Okay, and least but last, a little bit of sea salt. Sprinkle it like that. Mix it around. Use that. And that will be going on a pan along with the tuna. And I'll see you then when the rice is almost cooked and the tuna is ready to put on the grill. Okay, it was about 17 minutes for the rice. So let me show you what the consistency of it is, and then we do the tuna. All right, the Spanish rice is done. And let me just tell you here a little bit. There's a few versions of Spanish rice. This is the rojo version. Okay, let me turn this off. It's done. The rojo version is the red version, the reddish version, which has smoked paprika in it, of course, and salsa picante, which I put a little bit in. And then there's another one with saffron, which is yellow. And there's another one. There's probably a few of them, but those are and there's a third one with ink sauce, with squid ink sauce, which is probably not very common here. But anyway, this is the consistency of it. So what we can do, we just let this sit. Cover it up. That's done. And let's put the tuna on the grill. Hey, all right, we got the tuna. Tuna is ready to put on the grill. I got the grill preheated here. It's about a little bit over 300. So, I would say depends how well you like your tuna done. I like mine a little bit raw in the middle. So I would say about 4 minutes on each side. And that will do it after about 4 minutes, maybe 3.5. But we'll see. This is a small piece, only 5 ounces. But as I said, you can cook it for 6 minutes, but don't just burn it out because it's going to be so dry like straw. And I see you when this is done. And then we do the asparagus. While that tuna is cooking, let me put the asparagus here. And this is going to take no time. I mean, we're talking 3 minutes, maybe, the whole thing. So, ooh, nice sizzle. Here, put a little bit of the olive oil in there. All right. So, stir it around. You want to stir it, don't let it just, not too high, medium heat. They go really quick, as I said before. When you have those thick ones, I mean, I've seen them thick, like really thick. It looks a little bit unnatural to me, but I like the thinner ones better. So let's cook this up. When they're done, let's assemble the whole meal. Hey, it's done. 4 minutes on each side. I think that's what I had. Yeah. So let's take the tuna off. I mean, look at this beautiful piece. Whoop! It's already falling apart. But anyway, as you can see, look at it, has a little bit pink inside. Perfect. So, let me turn the grill off. Well, there we go with my luck. The neighbor's mowing the lawn. I hope it's not going to disturb too much of my sound. But anyway, so let's assemble this. I want to make some garnish first for the Spanish onions. And I have here some, Spanish rice. I have here some green onions. I'm going to cut up a little bit. With that, let's take off the ends. They're usually dried out. Okay. Like the green pieces. So, it's actually not that bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse. The sound, the noise from the lawnmower. Okay. Then I have here a couple of cherry tomatoes. Let's cut those like in quarters. That wasn't quite like a quarter. I mean, but hey, you know what I mean. Okay. I have some sliced almonds and some parsley here. So, all right, put it on the side here. Okay, let me get here a nice plate. Let's take the rice. Where am I gonna put this? Okay, right there. I have a nice ceramic in here which I oiled a little bit. So let's get the rice here. Stuff it in. I would say kind of like that, you see? And let's get this. Put it in the middle. Looks pretty already, doesn't it? All right. Okay. Let's take some of those green onions on top. The little tomatoes. Okay. There we go. Oh, an escapee. Some of the sliced almonds. There we go. And here we go. Let's get some flat parsley leaf. Yeah. Kind of like that. Now, there's the tuna. Let's put the tuna on each side. And the last thing would be the asparagus. Okay? And the asparagus, let's take it like, kind of like over it. Actually no, not all of it, a little bit. So because we want to see the nice, have maybe one like this, one like that, and the other one here. Let me just put this away. And now we have it, my friends. What a simple meal. Great for summertime. Or what, guy, you can make this in the winter, right? It doesn't matter. It puts you a little bit of a different perspective. Spanish rice, it's a little bit different. Why not? Hey, it gives you a little bit of European flavor, flair, whatever you want to call it. But let's try this. All right. Hey. What should I try first? I think I'm going to do the tuna. Let's do the tuna first. Nice, pinkish. Let's get the Spanish rice here. Perfectly done. It's not mushy. It's just good. And let's try the asparagus. Wow. I'm impressed myself. Not bad at all. I have cooked this before, but so it's not a first timer. But anyway, friends, give it a shot, try it out. Please subscribe, hit that ring button, and I see you next time. Bye.